Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol AMRN. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame, I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then just makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis yesterday, so that's where the green line down there is coming from. But after today's price movement, definitely some updates need to be done. And in fact, I'm just going to go ahead and use this green line for another location. It's not that this green line, doesn't, pertain anymore, because it does. It's just not relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to risk causing confusion because there's clutter with lines all over the place. So let's just try to keep this as clean as possible. So like I said, I'm going to just use this for one of the newest areas of support that seems to have made itself known. And that's right there at $2.98. You go through the history of the chart, and you can see several times the bears try to press down through that level. But to give credit where credit's due, the bulls did a great job of holding strong. So that's the ideal level. Meaning, if the price can stay above there, that'd be a huge sign of strength. With that being said, if the price does fall below it, I'm not saying that the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, preferably speaking, if the price can stay above there, that would be great. Looking at things from more so a big picture point of view now, that's where the purple line comes into play, the famous 50-period simple moving average. Keyword being moving. As time goes by, that line is going to move itself higher and higher. So a very basic yet highly effective way to judge the health of the move. This right there being defined as quote-unquote the move. Just watch that line. As long as the price stays above that purple line, as the line itself moves higher and higher, then the bulls are in full control, no questions asked. What about levels of resistance? As things stand right now, it's all about that pink line right there, the famous 200-period simple moving average. Bulls try to get above it earlier in the day, couldn't quite do it. So that'll be public enemy number one going into next week. All in all, though, at the end of the day, yeah, breaking levels of resistance does matter, but it almost doesn't matter because as long as the price builds higher bases, then over time, everything else will take care of itself, including breaking those levels of resistance. So focus on building higher lows, focus on staying above that purple line, and then just sit back and enjoy the trend. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.